Hi everyone, my name is Manny and welcome to another video. This is a simple short video. Um so this weekend we went to the beach. We took a very short vacation and I saw in one of the shops at the beach I saw a guy selling this cutting board. And I have engraved these cutting boards before. At the time, the cost of these cutting board was $6. I would say about 8-9 months ago. Today, they are $8. Um, but I saw this guy selling this cutting board for $60. That's over 350% profit. Um, that's a lot. So that tells me two things. Either the industry, the laser engraving industry can charge more in tourist locations like a beach or anywhere where there's tourism, or the prices are going up. We already know that. So in this video, I'm going to engrave something nautical because my intention is to go back to that shop and hopefully he will commission my work. He also has several bamboo cutting boards that he was selling for $60. And the cost for those bamboo cutting boards, I know because I have them too, are $5 each. So just imagine the type of profit you can make selling to tourists, out of towners, anybody coming from the north or Canada down to the south to the beach. So does it have to be a beach location? No, it could be in the mountains too, because there's a lot of tourism going on up in the north as well. So you gotta be strategic where you want to place your items for commissioning. And so I think this shop is going to probably keep about 8% of my earnings, but you have to be mindful of what you are going to engrave, depending on where you are, the location, and what the type of people that are visiting those tourist locations, right? So in here, I'm going to do something nautical, something beachy, so like maybe a lighthouse. I thought about doing a lighthouse. So let's get to work. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to, let's see, where am I going to go to? I'm going to go to Creative Fabrica. Maybe they have some designs. And I think I got it already in my search bar. And let me turn my camera off so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna make this smaller. Yeah, there we go. Creative Fabrica. They have a lot of stuff going on here. Am I in my profile? Yeah, I am. So I'm going to say Lighthouse. Not exactly what I was looking for. Actually, that one's pretty good. The sun catcher, but that's for laser cutting. I'm going to go ahead and filter through graphics. Oh, this is interesting. This is more for CNC, which I will be getting into, but actually let me save those to my favorites. That's a pretty good one. But let's keep on searching. And then again, there's so many designs here. I think this is I like that one. Ocean Silhouette Lighthouse. It's got a little lighthouse with the ship, anchor, very beachy like. So let's do that one. Gonna add to my favorites. We're gonna download. Okay, so here's what it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and put the picture on there. And that's kind of big, so we're gonna have to make it smaller. Wow, that's very big. Okay, that's good enough. And I'm not getting very technical on this one. I just want you to see what you can do. to try to appeal to a tourism crowd. Okay, so now that we have the picture, we're just gonna do some framing and start engraving. And keep in mind, these type of engravings, you want them to be aligned as possible, but if for some reason you can't, it's okay to be imperfect. Not too much, but it's always good to give, you know, some character. Now in this one, obviously you have the straight line right here, and I got lines in the cutting board, so try to align this line in two different colors, but try to align this line with the bottom line on the design. So let's see what happens here. Okay, what we're gonna do here is go to the cut layers. By the way, I'm using the Creality Falcon 2 22 watt, and I'm going to set my power, no, not my power, my speed at, I'm gonna say 11,100. My power, I'm going to set at 90. I don't want to go 100% because this laser is too powerful. I think that's it. Image mode, Stuki, and let's go. Okay, as you can see, there's a little bit of difference on and color, so I think I'm going to do a second pass, but this time I'm going to change the settings, and I haven't done a cutting board in a while, so I need to play with this more, but I'm going to slow down the speed to give the laser a little bit more intensity to, let me see, 10,200, raise the power to 95, and we're going to do it again. Let's go. Okay, so that's the second pass, and as you can see, it looks a lot better. So what we're going to do now is we are going to clean it first. You can clean it with water, but I used compressed air sometimes. You can clean it with water to get rid of a lot of the debris, sud, a lot of the particles, leftover particles from the engraving. So I'll just use, for this one, since this is when it's kind of small cutting board, I'll use some compressed air, and this works really nice. And that's pretty good. So now what we're going to do, we are going to give it a nice coat of butcher block. You can use cutting board oil, that works well, but lately I've been using this oil and finish food safe butcher block sealant, and it says it's safe for food contact. So but I wouldn't use this cutting board for any type of food. It's just decoration. So that's what it looks like. And we're just going to add a light coat to bring out some of those colors. Very, very lightly. You could do this on another desk. This is just for a demonstration for the video. I usually do this on a different surface, so I'm going really light. And as you can see, it looks a lot better already. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It came out very neat. I hope you can see it. So it's really important that you know where the location of where you intend to sell these type of cutting boards. I'm going to go back to the shop owner and show him my work, and hopefully he will say yes, you can put your cutting boards over here. He would then advertise it, so that's free advertisement for you. Then he would probably take maybe 8% of the sale, but that definitely exposes you to a different type of crowd. It doesn't have to be on the beach, it could be in the mountains as well, or anywhere where there's tourism. I did another cutting board a while back like this. You can sell this in a different type of settings. Same cutting board. At the time I paid $6 for this one, and now they're $8. But could I sell it for $60 and make $60 a day? Yes, you can. It just has to be the right setting, the right location. And for the most part, tourist locations are very high traffic, a lot of crowds of it. High traffic customers are always visiting no matter what the season is. Even in the cold weather, a lot of people go to the beach, or in the cold weather, a lot of people visit the mountains. Just keep in mind where you are selling these cutting boards at, and you set your price. But this price also has to be negotiated with the shop owner. So 8% is the standard. I've never seen anything lower than that, but I hope this video helps you in your business journey, small business journey. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so to support the channel. I will continue to make these videos once a week. And until then, keep those lasers going, and I'll see you on the next one.